Okay, latest interview questions and answers. Okay, this is the latest interview questions. Okay, first one. Can you walk me through through the steps for installing and configuring WebSphere application server in VAS in new environment new environment new environment and environment. how how do you handle how do you handle version migration? Wait a moment. How do you handle version migrations? For example, VAS version 7.x to version 9.x. Okay, this is the latest interview question. This is the latest interview question. Okay, in this, first we need to verify the version of the OS, version of the OS. I will show you. by using the below command cat space slash etc os hyphen release command to check the version of the OS. will use Mobex term. Now presently I am using Mobex term as a VAS admin user. Okay, this is clear. Cat space slash etc os hyphen release. This is the OS. This is the OS. Step number 2, and verify the users. Verify the user in slash home directory, for that is VAS admin user. VAS admin user will be there or not, or sometimes some organization can use VAS ADM. Based on the organization it will be changes. So I will use, go to cd slash home. I will verify the VAS admin user is there. So VAS admin user is there. We need to give the permissions. 775 VAS admin. Okay. Go to root and okay. After that, step number 3. Okay. Verify the permissions. Verify the permissions for VAS admin user and create an folder in slash opt mount point mkdir im and VAS. Two folders I am created, and gives the permissions. Chmod -r 775 chmod -775 im comma VAS. Okay. Step number 4, we'll copy the binary files of the im and VAS Windows to Linux machine by using WinSCP or Mobex term. Okay. And step number 5, go to the slash opt and im folder cd. Okay. In the im folder, unzip the agent installer Linux file by using below command. For example, unzip agent hyphen installer installer -1.9.0.2.zip. For example, this installer linux underscore. This is the example. This is the file we have unzip. After that, step number 6. After unzip, we need to run the below command in was admin user dot slash user install c hyphen installation directory slash opt ibm installation manager hyphen accept license hyphen show progress. By using this command, installation manager will be successfully installed. We need to verify the version. We need to verify the version of the installation manager. Go to cd slash opt ibm installation manager under the in Eclipse, under the config, under that vim use cat config.ini. I will show you the evidence. cd opt ibm installation manager eclipse configurations and cat config.ini. This is the version of the installation manager. Okay. After that, configuration, under that we need to cat the configurations. Okay, this is step number 7. Step number 6, this is. Now we are moved to the step number 7. Step number 7. Okay, step number 7. So by using the installation manager, we need to, by using installation manager, we need to install any IBM related products like IBM VAS, IHS, plugins, comma plugins, IBM team server, IBM team server. By using this server, we need to analyze the PMR logs, problem management record, problem management record, problem management record one of the video I already shown how team server is there and what are the components available in the IBM team server have log analyzer tools, comma, heap and thread analyzer tools, comma, under that garbage collection analysis collection log analyzer tools, etc. These are the logs available in the real-time scenarios. In the PMR records, it will show same like installation manager. We need to unzip VAS binaries in the respective folders, that is nothing but cd slash opt under the VAS and under that unzip VAS underscore nd under VAS nd underscore nd underscore 8.5.0.0 underscore part 1 dot zip. This is the binary file and unzip vas underscore nd 8.5.0.0 underscore part 2 dot zip. Unzip space vas underscore nd underscore 8.5.0.0 underscore part 3 dot zip. This is the three files we need to unzip the packages. Later, we need to verify the repositories in the folder slash opt under the vas. We can find a space under the name repository dot xml or or go to installation manager home under the eclipse under the tools under the go to this run the following command, run the following command dot slash imcl list available packages hyphen repositories slash opt under the vas repository dot config repository.config. I will show you the evidence. cd slash opt under the vas cd under the vas cd under the vas, and I will use the find command, find space dot space hyphen name repository.xml. This is the xml. I will use vim command for editing. I am not editing, just offering id purpose. use offering ID. This is the offering ID of the VAS. Now another method is cd slash opt IBM installation manager Eclipse tools. Same command I will copy paste. This is the offering ID. Okay. By using the offering ID, okay, by using the offering ID, by using above offering ID, we need to install WebSphere ND product version 8.5.0.0. Okay, I already installed my local machine. Dot slash imcl install offering ID of the product. This is offering ID, and this is the offering ID hyphen installation directory slash opt IBM WebSphere app server. Under that, accept license. Accept means yes or no conditions. Hyphen sp hyphen repositories slash opt under the VAS repository.config where we unzip. Okay, hyphen dl means data location opt IBM IM shared. This is the most important thing in the VAS. If you delete this, not able to run the any command in the VAS install it, not able to run the any command, any fix pack and all the things, not able to work the product, maybe lost the product. Okay, this is the command we are using in the real time scenarios. Okay, after that, successfully installed or not, we can verify the logs under that post install.log ls post install.log is available or not. I will verify this. Cat sorry tail hyphen 10f post install.log product is success or failure. It will see in the log product is successfully installed or not. We are seeing in the log pwd in the log. We can verify. Okay, this is question number one. Question number two. One MQ question is there. There is separate MQ team is there. Okay, I will show you that question also. How do you configure? How do you configure WebSphere MQ? WebSphere MQ. WebSphere MQ for secure communications between different between different application components application components and can you can you describe how to set up how to set up queues and how to set up queues channels channels and listeners. Okay. And one more thing I forgot to tell about first question and migration from VAS 7.x to VAS 9.x. VAS migration. Okay, suppose in the migration from VAS one to another version, we are using pre-upgrade and post-upgrade commands for migration or migration discovery tool will be helpful to migrate the versions from VAS 7.x to VAS 9.x. This is the most important versions. Okay, go to CDOPT IBM WebSphere. Under that app server, under the bin, this is VAS 9 VAS 9.0. You can run the pre and post upgradation commands and create folders in /tmp mount point. One is mkdir /tmp and dmgr01. Okay, mkdir /tmp appsrv01. Okay, mkdir. We have three profiles. Okay, assume that custom one. We can create the three profiles. We can run above three profiles, above three folders. We need to take backup of the version 7.x by using pre-upgrade commands and same we will run VAS post upgrade commands post upgrade commands and use hyphen world profile, use hyphen world profile name, we are use dmgr01, and some command is there. I will show you. I have documentation is there. Yes. VAS 8.5 and 9 and VAS 7 both are same. Say this is the VAS migration steps. Install VAS and 9 same box or different box mount points. And this is the VAS 9 directory 100 GB and VAS 8 directory structure 70 GB. Okay, we can install VAS in this mount point and VAS 9. Okay, and profiles, created profiles and backup of the profiles. See, I take backup of the 8.5 and created below directories mkdir pre-upgrade VAS temp. Make sure no VAS process is running. VAS pre-upgrade. Make sure no process is running. VAS 9 directory structure. Okay, and VAS pre-upgrade command. Go to this folder and run the pre-upgrade commands like this. VAS pre-upgrade.sh. In that folder, create one folder right in the temp folder. Okay, OPT IBM. This is the actual path of the VAS hyphen world profile DMGR1 hyphen trace string migration dot flow and a fine. We are using finer finest and a DMGR username and a password VAS. Okay, hyphen trace pre-upgrade dmgr web pre-upgrade.sh. Okay, like this you can use okay, pre-upgrade and post-upgrade.sh we are using. Okay, and whereas post-upgrade commands, this is post-upgrade commands. OPT IBM VAS hyphen world profiles hyphen profile name DMJ01 hyphen set ports, use world ports hyphen backup config true hyphen include app false, username VAS admin hyphen password VAS at the rate 123. This is the migration files. Migration successfully completed with one or more warnings, no issues. Okay. This is the VAS pre and post upgrade from one version to another version. Okay. This is the question. So here in my environment, there is there is there is separate middleware team is there. They will look the MQ related task like queues, comma topics, comma channels, comma destinations, etc. and channels, etc. Middleware MQ team is there. Okay, this is the second question. Question number 3. How do you configure? How do you configure? How do you configure high availability? How do you configure high availability in VAS in IBM WebSphere application server? IBM WebSphere application server, and what are the key components? What are the key components? What are the key components involved? What are the key components involved? Would you key components involved, and would you ensure failover and load balancing? Okay, this is very most important question in the real time scenarios. So here in the earlier versions, VAS version 8.0, 8.5, below versions, there is no failover controls and high availability, comma, scalability, comma, ND products. Okay, this is the main advantage. Okay, ND products. After version 8.5 onwards, we will get ND. ND means network deployment. Network deployment includes load balancing, comma, high availability, comma, scalability, and etc. Okay, in this I will show you the evidence. Okay, we will create the VAS product in the question number 1. In the question number 1, okay, later we will create the profiles. We will create the profiles, comma, federations. After that we will create the clusters. We will create the clusters by using the existing environment, by using the existing servers. Okay, we can create the cluster, that is that is static cluster and dynamic cluster available. Some of the organization we are using static cluster and dynamic clusters. Dynamic cluster means achieve by using this we will achieve the workload. We will achieve the workload management, and etc. Okay, okay. I will start my DMGR. I created profiles. Okay, I created profiles. I start the DMGR. My LDAP server. I will start my LDAP server also. I will start my DMGR. Then I will show you dot slash start server dot sh DMGR. This command also it will works. This command also it will works. Okay. This is my LDAP server. This is my LDAP server. Okay. So I will use HTTP. I am using 85521 fix pack. So go to the servers, go to the clusters, go to the WebSphere application server clusters. It will show you, it will show clearly here. A cluster consists of group of application servers. If one member is fails, request will be route to another cluster members. Okay, if you want to learn new thing, go to the test cluster, go to the cluster members. You can learn here. See, use the page view manage application servers belongs to the cluster. You can use page cluster wait for and cluster members. Okay, a guided activity. General information of the topic. See, the configuration of new cluster member belongs to server configuration template stored part of the cluster. This template is based on first cluster member is used to create subsequent cluster members, modifications and configurations, individual cluster member, effect in the cluster member template. This is one server is down. Another cluster member is up. I will show you the failover control. cd bin dot slash start node dot sh dot slash start server dot sh. This is my server name, and start server dot sh test underscore cl01 is my cluster member 1. Node agent is started. So here, I will show you HTTP 192.168.1.2.128.9081 slash application is working fine, and port number 1 test cluster 1 test cluster 2 is down due to some reasons. Say ports, go to the ports, go to the default port 9082. Server is not running. This is cluster number 2. Okay, 9082 server is down due to some reasons. This is nothing but failover controls. What is the load balancing? I will show you the load balancing. Load is distributed across the server based on the weights. This is the configuration weight. Okay, load balancing. Load balancing means we need to distribute the request with proper weights and availability of the servers, availability of the servers and availability of the servers in the load balancer. In the load balancer, will verify or health check for all servers in the load balancer before distributing the request before distributing the request before distributing request. If any server will be down or any server is down, any server was down due to issues, and the load balancing will route the request those availability server. In the load balancer there are two symbols are there, green and red. Green and it will up arrow, it will shows. Red, it will shows down arrow. This is the load balancer, it will shows clearly. We are using F5 load balancer. F5 load balancer by for configuration purpose. We are using big IP. Okay. This is clusters and load balancer. After that, one more thing, we will install and configure IHS and plugins for communication purpose. Communication between IHS to app server by using plugin -cfg.xml. In the XML file there is transport to chain and HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, and cluster members and retry and refresh intervals, and load balancer weight by default to 2. Load balancer weight by default to 2. Load balancer weight by default to 2. JSession ID and clone ID will be there, and virtual host port numbers and plugin -key.kdb plugin -key.sth in the XML file, plugin -key.rdb and etc. After that cluster members. Okay, after that one more thing, and session IO timeout. Session IO timeout also is there. I will show you the evidence. CD, OPT, IBM, WebSphere plugins, plugins config under the template. Under that, ls cd, under that vim plugins cfg.xml 9080. Okay, under that, this is the URL and the URI also is there. This is the plugin KDB and Stash. Shift to G. This is not exact. Slash opt IBM HTTP server config. Shift to G. This is the path. Okay. In this, shift to G. Say 90829081. This is the server down. Request is not routed. So request is routed only one. I will access the server. I will show here slash opt IBM HTTP server under bin Apache CTL -k start. What it will source? Okay, see, this is only one server is application is pass. Only one server means another server is maybe down due to some reasons. Okay, see, my HS is running. Okay, like this, it will be there. 9081 is running. Okay, and 8081 is the port number. See, 8081 is running. This is the default host port numbers. Okay, this is my IP address of the machine. IHS IP address. And round robin algorithm we follows in the IHS and plugins. We are follow round robin algorithms. Retry intervals. There is server IO timeout. Retry after -1 second. Okay, this is the J session ID and affinity, J session affinity, and this is the URLs and URIs are most important in these scenarios. And here URI and URLs available URI and URLs nothing but universal resource indicator. This is the cluster member. In the cluster member, this is the cluster members are available. Okay, web services. Okay, this is the most important. Plugin log level is error is the plugin log level in the error. Okay, and HS log level is in VAS log level is info is the log level for VAS. Okay, this is the example for third question. Question number 4. What is question number 4? Can you describe performance tuning techniques? Can you describe? Can you describe performance tuning techniques? Performance techniques, and you can use you can use for WebSphere. You can use for WebSphere application server. Application server. Would you application server key components, and how would you ensure how would you ensure sorry techniques and what monitoring what monitoring tools do tools do you utilize do you utilize and how do you troubleshoot and how do you troubleshoot performance performance bottlenecks. So here in the WebSphere application server console, application server DM in the application server consoles, in the application server integrated console, there is performance tuning is available. I will show you the evidence that I will start another server also. We start the server 2, same server name. So here, go to here, go to monitoring and tuning. There is a performance viewer. In this current activity, in this select availability servers, and I will start the monitoring. Okay, after that, those who are monitoring, go to cluster number 2, go to performance modules. We have used JVM runtime and JDBC connection pools size and thread pools, under that heap sizes and process modules and servlet session managers and ORB and high availability manager tools under TCP channels and web container and transaction manager and use start logging. This is start logging. This is heap size. This is the scaled values, and this is the free memory and the used memory heap space. This is heap space. See heap space, and this is active counts are 5 in the connection pool. Size is 5. Now recent CPU utilization 3. Okay. Now create count. Now it is pool size is 20 and the used memory is 19. Now overall CPU utilization 24.14462. See, it will shows in the clearly visible, and it will use, see now it will shows 24, user memory 19, and heap size 10.48, and active counts 5, and recent CPU utilization 3, and closed counts, and pool size is 20, and user memory is 20.9326 MB. This is the most recent most interview questions. In the uptime is 215, and here create a count pooled size. This is the monitoring techniques in the performance tuning monitoring techniques, and use a message listeners, stop logging, and you can use again start logging, free memory 85, and this is resident memory. Okay, now this is user memory 20 and recent CPU utilization, pool size, heap size 10, active counts 5, create count 0, and a view table. In the tabular format, it will shows a JVM runtime in the heap size and a free memory. Okay. Here, view the graph like that. It will be in the performance tuner is there, or we can use Dynatrace like that. It will use, or can use Dynatrace for monitoring purpose. Okay, like this is there. Question number 5. Explain the process. Explain the process of backup and restoring backup of restoring a WebSphere server, WebSphere application server environment, environment. How do you how do you ensure minimal downtime and data consistency during a restorations. These questions will be, and these questions will be assess the candidates assess the candidates hands on experience and problem skills and problem solving skills. This is the interview questions. Okay, this is the interview question. Okay, I will show you. Suppose take the downtime for restoring the current environment. Suppose we are planning the SSL certificate renewal. We are in this scenarios, we will take downtime from midnight 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. In this downtime period, we will take backup of the existing environment and perform the SSL renewal activities in production environment before moving the production environment. We will try in UAT or dev or set or pat environments for practice purpose practice purpose. Suppose in the load balancer team will manage the backup or snapshot of the VM, backup or snapshot of the machines, or Linux team will be also helpful for backup of the storage, backup of the environment, and in web sphere level we are tar using tar using tar for backup of purpose. I will show you how to use tar. cd, okay, mkdir, no, cd opt tar space -cvf websphere config underscore bkp dot tar dot gz slash opt and ibm. We are using like this in the tar. We can verify before doing, we can verify the disk space. These 5 questions most important in the real-time industries. Okay, this is the backup. Okay, like this. Okay, this is the backup. If you want to restore -xvf can kill all Java we are using here. Take downtime from the client and raise the incident or raise the change. If any mistake, we will roll back the configurations. Okay. CD an IBM HTTP server under the bin dot the Apache CTL hyphen K stop was backup taken and CD OPT. Okay. Now I will do rollback tar space hyphen XVF. This is minimal downtime we will take. After that, we will start the service. Any issues will happen. We will look dot slash clear class dot sh osgicfg init dot sh. Go to one step back. rm space rf temp temp cd config rm space rf temp. After that bin, run the command start server.sh dmgr, or we can use start manager.sh also. We can use the script. DMGR started, no issues. And once rolled back, we are verify to clear the temp, tablet temp, RM space RF temp, don't use star. RM space RF star, don't use. Dot slash synchrono.sh 192.168.102.128.8879 is the soap connector. After that, start node. After that, start server and test. After that, start cluster member. Now this is LDAP username administrator was admin at the rate 123. Okay, already okay. Success. No, I will verify. 192 dot 9081 application is accessing or not after the rollback, after the restore, after the minimal downtime application is accessing, after the minimal downtime is completed. Say 9082 server is running, server is starting. After 9082 also server application is running. Will accessing 9082 is accessing or not, we can verify. 9082 also accessing. Okay, this is most interview questions. Okay, please share to your friends and family members, those who are learning IBM WebSphere application servers. Okay, thank you for watching this. Please share to your family and family friends and family members.